Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I'm going to provide a energy reading for today. So let's see what we have. So the first message I have is make sure you're paying yourself first when it comes to finances. So what I'm getting, saving money, make any financial obligations important by setting any type of portion of an income every time you get paid, or just if you have extra money. It's a loving form of self care that ensures any type of investments for the future and at the present time. Make sure you're doing the work when it comes to any dreams or anything that you've prayed about. It also goes to take positive steps and actions towards your guide's path, consistently working on your priorities so that you can flourish at this time. When it comes to any obstacles and blocks, they are lifted. So personal work, any positive energy shifts, any overcoming obstacles or blocks, they are lifted. You will experience progress, forward movement with any project that you're working on at this time. So make sure you're staying in gratitude so that you can ensure like abundance and good energy flow continues. All right. Successful funding, you're supported by infinite wisdom that God gave you any ideas or any thoughts or any dreams or any goals. Don't allow any money concerns to prevent you from turning that situation or that project into reality. So any type of investments are available to you at this time. Ask for your needs to be met. So make sure you are asking God to come with the aid that you need to make a free will choice so that you can be helped. It begins with asking. So instead of just keeping it to yourself, really just asking God um, the matter of what you're asking for as far as the help. Only that you do so. So, free will asking, it seems to hold true and clearly asking other people also to assist you. So, any type of support groups or anybody that you know that um, can help you in a situation, make sure you're asking for a need to be met or if they can support you in that situation. Release any resentment about money. So, any type of money system or the world when it comes to money and finances, it can be upsetting. So, don't allow the news or the community or anything you see in the TV, paper, or just people that have um, lack of poverty, not lack of poverty, but lack of prosperity, hold any type of resentments about your finances or even self thinking. So, lack of abundance mindsets when it comes to finances. So, that can be either finding a job, having a job, low pay, or saving money. Make sure you're not holding any resentment about finances so that you can push your way through the abundance. So just make sure you're seeing money as a tool so that you can use it better for your shift that you're looking to either attract golden opportunities or support your opportunity or even create an opportunity or just have a situation that you can get some income coming in, possibly a new job or just like working with others. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so that's what I'm getting when it comes to any type of finances or abundance. The next message that I have is make sure you're bringing peace to yourself and any type of situations that are taking peace away from you in any work, community, social gatherings, anything that has to do with outside of yourself. Make sure you're sticking to that regimen from now. I mean, you want to do it all the time, but from now until let's see, October. So from now into October, when it comes to peace within self and emotional health, make sure you're sticking to peace. Okay. Um, Stand firm right now in the eye of a storm. So any type of spiritual warfare, external forces, internal forces, mental health, emotional health, self development. Right now, there's a storm going on. Everybody's in a different chapter, so just focus on regeneration, recovery, recuperation, relaxation, um, anything that is causing like a storm within self, or possibly if externally as well, or amongst others. So that peace and creating peace in the eye of a storm is the theme there. So the next message I have is let your inner boldness out, so your hero, so that balance of emotional, masculine, feminine energy, courageous when it comes to your emotions, your heroism, your action, directive plans. So make sure like you're letting that out internally, so that you can get over possibly any type of success after any setbacks, or you can have that energy to push into your growth from now all the way till December. So the remainder of this year, especially if the beginning of the year was kind of rough, or if things are still kind of rough right now. Obviously, we're all in the eye of the storm. Everybody's in different chapters. So just make sure this is more about self development. You're paying attention to your personal storms. This is not about anybody else's storm. This is about our own individual storm. So when it comes to success after any setbacks, either financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, make sure you are focusing extremely bold and courageous from now until December. So I would say remainder of this year, and you want to just keep that momentum going. When it comes to any indecisiveness, make sure you're not in wishy-washy energy. So kind of focus on what decisions, what plans need to be made now, and stick with that decision. So I'm getting a lot of possibly indecisiveness when it comes to growth. So make sure you're not talking yourself out of growth and success, or any type of lack of abundance as if you weren't going to make it. Make sure you're sticking to that growth mentality. If there's a possibility for growth or an opportunity, then you just want to go ahead despite any type of storm or fear. Okay, that would be the answer for any type of indecision, or any mountains that need to be moved in order to gain a sense of achievement. And I'm getting as far as like spiritually, mentally, physically, uh there will be an accomplishment, and there will be an emotional and spiritual fulfillment from now anywhere till let's see, the end of March. So it could be it could be tomorrow. So that's how soon I'm getting any type of a gain of a sense of achievement, small to big. Okay, basically another mountain moved out of the way. uh from now until let's see, August, September, you will experience a celebration. You'll experience success. You will see the celebration. You will see the success. You'll have that high vibrational energy, and you will be full of joy because of the accomplishments and the growth that you've basically made a decision to do. So I'm just really getting really good energy, high energy. All right, so let's see the next couple of messages. Let's see. You are loved. God is our refuge and strength, always ready to help in times of trouble. Psalm 46. So make sure you're saying your prayers. The journey you are on has caused you to grow in ways you might never have imagined. So make sure you're not talking yourself out of the growth. Asking, you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John 16. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Luke 6. Make sure you're helping others, especially if you can help. If not, you personally you have to help yourself in order to help others. Fear not, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So it is his pleasure to give you prosperity and good health and good wealth and good times. So Luke 12. Let's see. Whatever you ask the Father in the name, and he will give it to you. John 16. What things soever you desire when you pray, make sure you're believing that you will receive them, and you shall have them. Mark 11. Thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. So yeah, just make sure you're taking everything to God and putting him first, so that, and that's Mark 12, so that you can receive any and everything that you want, especially if it's for your higher good. Um, so make sure you're not like asking others about what is it that you want to receive. Make sure you're just taking the God and keeping that under the wraps between you and obviously, your religious beliefs, and you shall receive that and have the faith that you will. Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. So make sure you understand that having a relationship with God, that you are blessed, and he does hear you, and that his word, he is keeping it to you. So make sure you're focusing on keeping that word to him. So Luke 11, love one another as I've loved you, John 13. So make sure you're coming from a place of love. Knock and it should be open to you, Matthew 7. So just make sure, you may not be receiving any type of answers right now, so make sure you're being patient, and the fact that you're just asking and knocking, it'll be open unto you in due time. Just make sure you're looking for the signs, and listening for, sorry guys, listening for that revelation. Okay, let's see. Um, instead of taking on the fear of others, make sure you're reflecting love. So you might be getting a lot of energy or eyes or projection. So just make sure, instead of taking on that energy, reflect on just passing love. And it doesn't even have to be, verbally. You can, if, people are frowning, give them a smile and just keep it moving. So the next message that I have is every cell in your body is conscious. So, and it communicates with each positive thought that you have. So, make sure what you're thinking and feeling emotionally, be mindful of how it could be affecting other areas in your body. Um, I know that's easier said than done, but, holding in energy that is not healthy for us, it could just affect our body in other medical ways. So that's what I'm just getting. Make sure you're just conscious of, I want to be healthy so that the rest of my body can be healthy and functioning. Okay. Breathe calmly and easily. You are safe in every moment. So make sure you're reminding yourself that, not living in fear or not feeling that you aren't safe. Make sure you're calling in that protection, asking God, if, especially if this is for somebody that doesn't feel safe, or maybe they struggle with possibly anxiety or anything like that. um Attacking others and any attacks on self. So choose to release this. So make sure you're not, like, basically either mentally, spiritually, physically, energetically, attacking others, because it's just a form of projection, and you're just really projecting out yourself. So you want to be mindful of how you are possibly discriminating or judging, or putting that energy out there. Remember this, we're all on a spiritual journey. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's going through their own path and journey, leading to trying to figure out what is it that they need to do or get in where they're fit in. So just make sure um, you're attending to your own personal intentions, so that you're not directly or indirectly passing on either energy or judgment towards others. um let's see. Be committed to bringing forth any greatness, and no longer play small with yourself. So make sure, like, you're not setting your standards really low, because that will be like keeping yourself in low vibration. And when you're keeping yourself in low vibration, it's automatically calling in that self-doubt or any type of indecisiveness or any type of just negative energy. You're opening up your auric field for negative or just doubtful thoughts within self. So I'm just getting a lot of keeping your faith up, not allowing fear to poke holes into you, and not allowing either envy, jealousy, or just negative thoughts poking holes in your auric field. Because once there's any holes, or any little poked holes start coming, they start building up and working on basically like your intuition, your cells, your energy, your auric field, just your body, mentally, physically, or just verbally sometimes. So just make sure, be mindful of that, best to the best of your ability. When you see good in others, acknowledge it out loud. So I'm getting, make sure you, like, if you're coming across people, especially if they are looking down, or they're just kind of looking lost, or whatever the case may be, if you see something in them, or try to compliment them, or just be like, oh, you look nice, or have a good day, or I like your outfit, or I like your hair, or you look nice today. You never know how far that can go for the next someone that needs compassion or love, or just may not feel good about themselves. So or maybe the person feel good about themselves and they just still appreciate it. So appreciation. Okay. The next message that I have is difficulty in any type of relationships are a great mirror and a teacher for us to look closely at our own behavior. So kind of like, um, what is it? Man in the Mirror. I'm getting a Michael Jackson song. So any type of difficulty, just make sure, despite any difficulty, make sure we're paying attention and working on our own behavior. And guidance is available to you now. So know that the angels, God, your beloved ancestors, your spirit guides, they're always at hand and you are not walking alone. So this is for anybody that does feel alone. You have a beautiful spiritual team behind you. You are a beautiful, loving soul yourself. So just make sure you're doing your best to walk into that path so that you can also be on high vibration. Easier said than done, but these are just self reminders and taking one step at a time and having compassion for self and doing our best to have compassion for others and trying our best to feel good about ourselves despite all the chaos that we may be acknowledging around or may be in the midst of. It's time to paint your own sun back into your own sky. So make sure you're not looking for others to do that for you. Make sure you're putting yourself as a priority, making the changes, being honest with yourself, doing this for you. Any type of endings that are putting any gray clouds into your sky. So make sure that you're not seeking any type of expectations. And you're not seeking anyone's approval. We're all part of the stardust in the universe, so remind yourself we are all one being. Take control of your own narrative, so don't allow external forces to manipulate you or any type of other human being that isn't being compassionate or supportive or just understanding or trying to help or assist you with your happiness. Make sure you're not allowing that situation, people, place, or thing to take control of your narrative. You don't need someone else to fix you, so just remind yourself to be compassionate with yourself. And if you need help, definitely, ask others or look for a support team. And a reminder, you can always rewrite your story. This is your life. And last couple messages and we'll be finished. All right, so make sure when it comes to your intuition, you are connecting with God and your ancestors and your spirit team. Make sure you're not being still with that. Make sure you're doing that on the regular so that you know what episode you need to work on in your life, or chapter, or minute, or second, or hour, or month, or year, whatever little plan you have. Make sure you're not being still in that, and you are. And if you're not sure, then make sure you in a quiet space so that you can listen, so that you can see what is your soul trying to speak to you, your spirit team, your tribe, your intuition, so that you're not being blocked and you're just making not so well. Yeah, so not that it's not so well. Make sure that you're just not blocking your intuition by not taking maybe a little meditation or prayer time. Let's see. Yeah, prayer, deep breathing when it comes to energy work. So possibly, taking deep breaths, relaxing, thinking, stuff like that. Quiet time. And activity is watch a movie. So watch a movie, either a new movie, set aside some time to watch a movie today or whenever, or a old movie or something that you like, that how you want this movie to make you feel. So make sure it's not something that's triggering. And then let's see what else. All right, so I feel like I took that one before. So okay, so the one that I have is, okay, so let's see, this is a little pink. Well, it's not pink, but it's gold, but a little flamingo. So just make sure you're having a good time. Like, what is it? Life is a beach. So bring your sand. So that's what I get with that little flamingo. Life is a beach. Bring your sand. I don't know if that's, I don't know if I made that up, but life is a beach. Bring your own sand, if that is the saying. But that's the message I got. And then let's see. Okay, so the message I have here is spice up your life. So cinnamon. It's time to spice up your life, okay? All right, so my name is Zena. Thank you for watching Zenagallery. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.